Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope y'all are having a lovely evening. I'm gonna take a quick second and set up PayPal and CashApp because I kind of forgot. Well, not that I forgot. I got distracted working on some TCG player stuff, but we'll get those up quickly so we can get going for tonight. I don't think there's anything new tonight, though we still have a lot of the stuff that I restocked on yesterday, so it should be pretty fun times. Let's see. Also, I'm like super out of breath because I just had to like run upstairs to grab some lemonade, and then I realized that my mom had left my weighted blanket out for me to bring back down, so I'd already run up the stairs and I had to grab my weighted blanket, which I mean it's only like 15 pounds, but I was running too, so then I ran, threw it on my bed, and then we started streaming. So yeah, that was that. Been a pretty chill day though. I opened some more Korean Yu-Gi-Oh cards since they do be kind of more affordable than the the English ones. But this was one of my fun pulls. Not the most expensive card, but I love getting the Korean super rares. Camera just can't do it justice. Like, it's such a nice card. Hey, shiny. So we'll stick that over there. Welcome, Andres. Great to have ya. Let's see. YouTube is telling me there's an issue with the audio, but I thought the audio was working, so I guess just let me know if it's having issues, and I'll mess around with it. But I think YouTube's just making stuff up. It says a lot of weird things, so alrighty. Looks like we don't have any orders yet. Cool. Alright, so now we get a vibe. You know when I'm not going to be vibing though? It's probably gonna be tomorrow, because tomorrow's the beginning of 2 days of complete Yu-Gi-Oh chaos. Regionals. I do not know how I feel about it, other than anxious, but I'm mostly just anxious about having to wake up at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Like, I don't get up in the AMs, and if it's in the AMs, it's like 11 a.m. But I don't only have to be awake, but I need to be at work at 8. So that's gonna be difficult for me. I'm either go to bed early so I can get sleep, or pull an all-nighter. I'm not sure which is gonna be yet. I'm hoping it ends up being the one where I get sleep, but it is very possible it ends up being the one where I pull an all-nighter. Which would definitely not be the best, because then I have to like work for 8 hours straight. Luckily, I don't have to run like the whole thing. I'll be helping with little parts here and there of the tournament, but for the most part, I just gotta run the cash register, and I can do that. I'm like a pro at it, so that part should be okay, but it's gonna be quite the day, to say the least. I mean, tomorrow we won't actually be doing the regionals, but we've got the Win a Case tournament, and that is going to be crazy. I mean, I assume that a lot of the people that'll be in town for the actual regionals are probably gonna want to come. I mean, like, who wouldn't want to participate in an event where you could win so much stuff? It should be fun and exciting. I'm just prepared to be very, very tired. But yeah, the chances that I stream the next 2 days are about 0, so we'll have to enjoy this as probably the last stream this week. But by Monday, I'll probably be at least mostly recovered, and then we can stream again. Let's see, I'm trying to think, how long do we have until the Pokemon Go set comes out? I know that the Japanese one is like really soon, but I'm not 100% sure on the English one. This is important information. June 24th. Oh, that's a lot sooner than I realized. That's next week. Okay, so that's a week away. Wild. Yeah, so next week should definitely be exciting. the Pokemon Go set. I will try to have that as soon as I can. Oh my goodness, I need to sneeze. It's like one of those sneezes where I can feel it, but it's just like, no. Not fun. But I'm hoping I'll be able to get a hold of the Pokemon Go stuff by like Wednesday? Maybe a little sooner, but also possibly maybe a little later. We'll just kind of have to go with it and see what happens. Just depends on when my suppliers with distributors get their stuff. July 1st. And why does this say the 24th? Or is that when the Japanese one comes out? Whoops. Because I know every once in a while there's sets that the English one comes out before the Japanese, but I think the Japanese is already out. June 17th. Oh, so like in an hour and 6 minutes. Because June 17th, it's still the 16th for me. So cool. I probably won't even be able to get a hold of the Japanese one until the English one's released, so I probably won't get much of it in Japanese, but let's see. I'm gonna pull this up so we can enjoy all of the spice that is going to be in this set. We'll zoom in just a little bit. But yeah, so of course we got this spicy Radiant Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, which are kind of crazy. I gotta love like the little like Bulbasaur, Charmander. And look at the little baby Squirtle. So those are pretty cute. I love the two Slowpokes. Look at this little silly guy. I love him. And we got this little silly guy too. Adorable. It's gonna be fun stuff. And the Magikarp. I'm so excited about the Magikarp. And then there's little Pikachus. I love the one with the hat. Like, he's just a cute little baby. And of course we have the super spicy Mewtwo's. Bunch of other random stuff. These stunning Dragonites. The little Eevee baby. I'm so excited for this one. Like, such a fantastic card. And then Conkeldurr, Alt, Candela, Spark, Professor Surge, and Blanche for the Full Art Trainers. Pretty neato. Plus we get fancy energies. Then let's see what's revealed for the English set right now. Let's see, go back to the home page. Maybe. I clicked too many things at the same time and it just was like, no. Alright. There we go. No, wait, that's the Japanese Pokemon Go set still. I'll zoom out and then we can grab that. Beautiful. So yeah, it mostly seeing the same stuff on here. I guess it just doesn't have any like the Full Art Trainers released yet. It'll be interesting once we kind of get like the complete set list. And I mean, either way, this Mewtwo is gonna be in there. And that's kind of pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. Absolutely beautiful card. I'm quite excited for that. But yeah, so it looks like the Pokemon Go set should be pretty fun. Just got a week, and then we should have tons of it, and I will open way more of it than I should. When I'm supposed to be saving up for the next Magic set that's coming out. Let me pull this up. Let's see. We want to see the spoilers for the set. Yes. All right. Let me pull this back up. So this card, what's interesting about it is that I think there are only 2 previous printings of it. One that's in one of the oldest Magic sets from nearly 30 years ago, and one that was a Judge promo. And so the only versions that existed were absurdly expensive, and so they finally reprinted it, and you know, prices are still gonna be pretty high for now, but I bet it'll go back down. Or not go back down, it'll start to go down at some point. And we also have Dockside Extortionist, which was a card that's a pretty big deal. There was one printed in a pre-con deck, and people kind of just obsessed with it because you can make a lot of treasure tokens and it's pretty cheap mana-wise, but we've just been waiting for a reprint. Like, at work, my boss, like, he's like, I know there's going to be a reprint of this soon. So we, like, sold all the ones we had at work, and then a week later, there's a reprint! And then this reprint, kind of an oof for me, because I have a lot of Allosaurus Shepherds from, whatever it's called, from Jumpstart. Why is this the only two? I want to zoom in like halfway, but I can't. Okay. But yeah, the Allosaurus Shepherd. It's a great card. And my Jumpstart one used to be 50. It had gone down to like 40, but now it's gone down to like 30 because of the reprint. Mana Vault, not a card I care a ton for, but I know a lot of people are pretty excited about it. I don't know anything about this one. If you cast insert a sorcery with mana value greater than experience, you get an experience counter. It costs 1 less to cast for each experience counter. Okay, that's not bad. Makes instant and sorceries cheaper. Got Cavern of Souls. It's a pretty spicy card for sure. Then Teferi's Protection. Ooh, that is a classic. It's such a great card. I pulled one from Strixhaven. Only one. I wish I'd pulled more. But it comes in handy so much. Any deck that you can put it in, I highly recommend sticking it in there. Anyways, I do believe we've got our first order for the night. So we're going to go ahead and get to that. Alright, we have 3 packs of Dark Phantasma for Edwin. Let's go. Let's see, Dark Phantasma. Bring us down to 14. Got 1, 2, and 3. And let's see what we can get for you. Hopefully some spicy stuff. Opened a couple packs from this box so far, but not really gotten anything crazy. Alright, we're starting off with a Snover, Misdreavus, Spiritomb, this weird trainer. We got this super nice Haunter, and a Magnum Zone V. Not bad. I ultra rare the first pack. And we're on to pack number 2. Snip. Alright, starting off with a cute little Goomy. We got the Pikachu, Golbat, Machoke, Snover, and a Hisuian Basculegion. I'm interested to see if they'll make a regular Basculegion at some point, because right now we only have the Hisuian one. Or I wonder if Hisuian's the only, like, you know, type of Basculegion that will exist. It's possible, but they could make more. Alright, we get the cute Zoru, Cascoon, Toxic Croak. Yes, the one that evolves from Croagunk. We have Arezu, aka Knockoff Mars. Ooh, we got this super spicy Spiritomb character card. And finish it off with a cute little Snorlax. Honestly, that was a pretty solid 3 packs. Got a character card and a V. So I would say you did pretty solid on those. Plus the cute little silly Snorlax. And Pikachu! Alright, let me get those added into your stack. Let's see, there it is. Alright, we got it. Tidy up the bulk just a little bit. Alrighty. Let me check orders again, just in case you've got any more. If not, we can continue going through some of the stuff in Double Masters. Which, honestly, I'm really excited for this set. But the only thing is it's gonna be stupid expensive. Like, I don't think they're making set boosters for it, which is sad, because that's my favorite type of booster to open. Only draft and collector. The collector are like $60 or $70 per pack. Single pack. $60 to $70. It's kind of absurd. And then the draft packs, I think those even are going to be like 15 to 20. Like, I don't know how I'm going to afford this set. I don't think anybody knows how they're going to afford this set. But it's going to have so many just absolutely insanely spicy stuff in it that I guess it makes enough sense. Alright, let me hurry and finish checking orders. I got a little distracted. I'm excited. I'm not excited for the money that I'm going to spend, but I'm excited to open Double Masters 2022. It should be quite exciting. Alright, let's pull this back up. But yeah, so Teferi's Protection is going to be pretty great. Bloom Tender. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. Oh, and you only have to tap this. Interesting. So certain decks that could definitely be helpful. Oh man, I wish this was something I could put in Send Triplets, but Send Triplets isn't green. Sad times. Sensei's Divining Top. This is an interesting one to put in here since they just barely reprinted it in the list, but won't mind getting a chance to pull it. Let's see, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order, and then you can tap it to draw a card. And then you have to put this card on the top of its owner's library. Oh, that's trippy. But I mean, definitely kind of fun. We got some random stuff that doesn't look too important. Just, yeah, very random stuff. Bunch of like 25-cent cards. That Scour. I like that one because it's a little bit of mill and then you get a draw card. So it looks like most of the rest of these are just like commons. I don't know how many are reprints and not. Some of the names look familiar. And then, oh, we got the spicy versions. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Dockside, pretty fancy. The Imperial Seal. That's pretty nice looking. Got the Mana Vault. Oh, the Sensei's Divining Top. That looks so good. Bloom Tender too, man. I just love these. The borderless cards are so much fun. Oh, and I guess we're even getting some of the commons and uncommons in the fancy borderless. So that's something. Oh, and then of course you got foil edged. Very, very spicy. Oh. I'm gonna need these textured foils? I kinda really like textured cards. So yeah, I guess I need these now. They're probably all gonna be absurdly expensive. I at least know that like Ren and 6, I think, is like a $70 or $80 card, just a regular version? But apparently this is textured foil? I really want that. Alright, so I guess that is all of our stuff there. Let's look at, I need to see how close I was on Ren and 6. And it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Ren and 6 from the original Modern Horizons. Yeah, he's a pretty expensive card, around 60. Looks like it probably dropped like $10-ish since the reprint was announced. Or maybe it's just always kind of been, no, yeah, it's dropped about $5 to $10. Nothing too crazy, because it's still a pretty great card. You can get lands out of your graveyard, deal random damage, and get an emblem. With instants and sorceries from in your graveyard have retrace. And I don't know what retrace is, but it sounds useful. But yeah, so that will definitely be another exciting card in Double Masters 2022. It's coming out, I think, like the 2nd week of July or something. Or no, I think it's... No, that sounds about right. 2nd week of July. I'm quite excited. I might have to save my money for it, but we'll see how that goes. With the new Pokemon Go set, too. I have too many good things to spend my money on. So I think the conclusion I've come to is that I will just simply not have money after these sets. But I mean, you know, at least I have a lot of really neat shiny cardboard, which, my opinion, is quite important. Alright, I'm checking orders again real quick, just to see if we've got anything else. Alright, not yet. I really wish I had a magic box to open tonight. Like, getting so excited for Double Masters 2022. Like, I don't want to have to wait. I don't have the money to not wait, but I don't want to wait. But, maybe I'll open a little bit of magic stuff, like, next week, so that it'll keep me distracted for a little bit until Modern Masters 2022. I mean, I could always open more Baldur's Gate, because honestly that set is pretty great. Definitely got a lot of very playable stuff, though I've pulled just about anything that I'd really want to use, other than the Green Dragon. I haven't gotten that one yet, but got some pretty spicy stuff. I mean, all of the dragons but that one. You know, that reminds me, I wonder what the white dragon is at now. Ancient. Whoops, I can't spell. Ancient Gold Dragon borderless. So yeah, it went up a lot for a hot second. Looks like the regular one is at 30, and the foil is back down to 70. For a minute there, it literally went up to $200, which is kind of wild. But I'm not surprised it kind of went back down. I don't know what that was, but like for a few days after release, things just went crazy. Yeah, that was, it was kind of interesting. I wonder what the borderless foil red dragon is at though. I wouldn't be surprised if that's still around 200. It's about 180, which is not surprising. It's the best card in the set. And it's just super spicy. Look at this guy. Imagine having him in foil. It gives you treasure, which is very, very handy. But yeah, he's a pretty expensive fella. Mod play. 99 cents less than near mint. Nice. But yeah, I did get a regular red dragon, just not one of the super duper spicy ones. So I don't even play red, but when I eventually probably do build a deck with red in it, I'll have to include this super neato dragon because he's pretty cool. Of course, who knows when I will have time to build another deck. I low-key wanted to work on deck building today, and then I was like, wait a second, I don't have time for that. I had to work and TCG player, and then here I am streaming. I also laid on my bed and like did nothing for like an hour, but that was just because I was exhausted after work. Which is kind of an interesting day. Thursdays usually aren't terribly busy until we have our Yu-Gi-Oh stuff later in the evening. But tonight, like within 5 minutes of me opening, 3 different groups of people had all come in. And it was just weird because it was a lot of people, but fortunately they were all pretty chill. A lot of them were just like looking. So it wasn't really stressful. I just, went and helped them each, and it was all good, but kind of surprising to have them all just right there at the start. And there's pretty decent, busyness throughout the day. Every now and then I get a few minutes, without customers. I just work on sorting some stuff. And then by the time it was about time for me to leave, we're starting to get lots of Yu-Gi-Oh people in, and it's getting a little bit more busy, but mostly just lots of preparation for the next couple of days, because it's gonna be different. Like, we've had to like push back like our front desk area, so it's like super thin. There's not much space, but that's because we need more space on the main floor to put tables for playing at, because our regular tables are definitely not enough, because I think the tables we have right now are probably enough to seat maybe like 100 to 120. That sounds about right. It's about like 7, 2, yeah, I'd say around 100 to 120. But we got a whole bunch of other tables ordered and chairs, and then we just, gotta get those all set up. There'll be tables and chairs everywhere. But at least we'll make sure that everybody has tables and chairs. Another thing is, apparently we have to wear masks for regionals, just a Konami requirement, and it's not like this the end of the world, but they're gonna be like over 200 people in there, and it's going to be hot. Like today, it was like 90 degrees when I left work, and I left work at like 6, and so it was starting to get a little bit, later in the day, but not really that late because it's summer. Looks like right now it's 80 degrees, and there's a fire warning. Don't we just love that? Ah, yes. So great. Fire warning for Utah. Gotta love it. Cool, great, lovely. Welcome to summer. Now there are fires everywhere. Fun times, and by fun times I mean not very fun times. Fortunately, I don't think I live close enough to any like forests or anything that fires will really be a problem for me, but do not love the having to deal with a fire warning. Like, Oof. But yeah, it's been pretty toasty. Fortunately, we do have like this nice little fan that we'll keep behind the front desk. It's the employees only fan, so that we do not have to, you know, die while we're trying to do our jobs. But we're trying to get like a big like swamp cooler fan thing that apparently the owner like took to use for his restaurants that he was opening. But I feel like we need those more right now. Or the one. I think it's only one, but yeah, so hopefully we can find that. I think that would be very helpful. I'll also have my hand fan because, you know, that thing's pretty handy dandy. And then I also will have to make sure not to wear like today. I should show y'all what I literally wore today. I'll have to make the trash can cam disappear for a second because my computer suddenly does not like having more than 3 cameras at a time. So let me. So see, I've got like long sleeves with like a black undershirt. Not really the ideal thing for 90-degree weather, but it's pretty cute. It's like my newspaper shirt. I really like it. But yeah. Fortunately, I was inside and it was pretty alright most of the day. But then when I had to like leave and get into my car, it was so hot. I was just like, woo. But yeah, so I definitely should not wear something that'll keep me super warm, like this. I think I'll probably wear one of my dragon shirts that I usually wear short sleeves with, and then it'll be okay. But yeah, I'm not super great at dressing appropriately for summer. I would just wear winter clothes like all year round, be perfectly fine. I mean, I'll wear winter type clothes as long as I can without it like being a significant problem. So probably just any day that I'm not gonna be outside or that there are not going to be 200 people in the store. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick second to check orders again. Been pretty slow tonight. Probably won't go too much longer. I do need to try to get to bed early because I gotta like get myself at least partially ready to somehow wake up at like, I'll have to wake up around like 6:30 or earlier on Saturday. I went to bed at 6:30 like a couple nights ago. 6:30 a.m. So it's not gonna be the most great time to have to wake up, but I think my body's mostly just used to me just sleeping at a wide variety of times. I mean, usually I try to get to sleep by 3 or 4, but I think probably because I've been so anxious about having to get up early on Saturday, it's like I get insomnia, so it's been keeping me up like extra late. But somehow I just gotta convince my brain that it'll be okay, and then problem solved. I'll somehow wake up early enough and we'll be great. I mean, I'm probably gonna try to get to bed by like 1 a.m. tomorrow, so hopefully I can at least get 5 hours of sleep. Hopefully. I hope. Definitely not more than 6, because I probably won't get home till like 11:30 the night before, because we've got our case tournament. That's gonna be long, and then cleaning up from that, there'll probably be a lot to clean up, and then yeah, the next day gonna be busy, but it'll be kind of cool to get to see it too, because I've heard a lot about, you know, the store doing regionals and stuff before COVID, and this is their first time doing it since. There was a regional like a month or so ago that another store did. Technically we were supposed to do it, but Konami was sending emails to the wrong email address, so we didn't get them till it was too late, so that was a mess. But we got it fixed for this one, so we're all set up and ready to go, and it should probably go pretty well, based on, you know, we've been getting ready for it for like all week. I mean, since last Saturday we've been working on like moving stuff, setting stuff up. It feels so weird because we're basically like anything that's not like the shelves with actual like stuff for sale on them has to basically disappear. Well, everything besides that and like the tables and chairs. So we've got like this whole back area of the store with a bunch of like shelves and a couple desk stuff. Those, I don't know where what's gonna happen. I mean, we'll probably end up pushing them just against the wall, but there definitely will not be room for those. We're like packing more stuff into our back storage room, just we will need every little bit of space on the floor. And so that is why I'm happy that we do have our like little desk area, even if it's smaller than usual. It's like half the size. You know, at least it's the employees only space. I mean, I guess we'll probably also have to share it with like judges, but at max there'll be, I bet, 8 people at the very most behind the front desk at any point. So, I mean, it won't be a ton. We'll still, you know, each have, you know, enough space, but I don't know how there's gonna be any room for everybody else. Because, I mean, like, there have been Fridays where we have Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon going at the same time. I'll have like a solid 70 or 80 people in the room. I think that's the most we've ever had. And that's a lot of people, and it's pretty loud. We're gonna have like 3 times that much on Saturday. It's gonna be so weird to see the whole place just like packed with people. And, I mean, probably some regular customers too. I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, if they want us to find lists of cards for them, I don't think we'll be able to do that. We'll probably just be like, we'll have to work on this on Monday, because today we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Players and lots of paperwork. But yeah, there's a lot to it, but it should be pretty alright. I feel like I've had enough experience in training with all the, you know, running events that this one shouldn't be like terrible. It'll just be a lot extra busy. A lot. So, I mean, there have been times where it'll be so chaotic, like there'll be tons of customers that need to be helped at once, and sometimes it'll just be me helping them at the time, or sometimes it's me and like one of my coworkers, and you know, it's a lot, but this time we're going to have a lot of people there. I mean, most of the time they'll be sitting down playing, but probably like in between rounds, if people are like up and moving or looking at stuff to buy, I'm expecting us to be like 100% sold out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Product by the end of the day Saturday. Like, I do not expect anything to be left. No booster boxes, no single packs. I mean, probably not every single in the case, but there'll definitely probably be people that want a large amount of the cards in the case. I don't really know how that works though, with having to like have like a deck list and stuff, if you're like allowed to have extra cards that you just bought with you. I mean, I guess there's like sideboard stuff, so maybe. But I do not know, as I do not play Yu-Gi-Oh! And while I do, you know, help run events, I do not know how everything works. Hey, welcome, Pokesly. How's it going? I've just been telling everybody about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Weekend ahead of me. It's gonna be pretty wild. I'm kind of sad that I won't get to see any of like my friends that I play Magic with on Friday, since we canceled our Pokemon and Magic events tomorrow because it's just gonna be too many Yu-Gi-Oh! Players to also have the other events going on. So, sad times. I won't get to see my friends or play Magic this weekend. Luckily, I did get to play some Magic yesterday, so at least got to play Magic once this week, but hopefully next week I'll have more time. I don't think next week's gonna be nearly as busy, because we'll be done with regionals. There's still maybe like more paperwork and stuff, but I think we've got it set up to take care of as much paperwork like on the spot as possible. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain stream quality. That's interesting. It looks like everything's fine. I don't know if that's just YouTube deciding that something that's not actually wrong is wrong, but okay. I'm gonna just take a quick second and check orders. Maybe if it's having issues, we will just wrap up anyways. I did kind of want to stream a little longer and do more, but seems like we don't really have too much going on tonight. Pretty quiet. I mean, we're usually stream is usually a lot busier during like the first few days of the week. Then towards the end of the week, it kind of slows down. I'm sure people have lots of stuff to do on like Friday nights and whatnot. And I mean, I definitely have stuff to do on Friday nights because I always work till like 10 on Friday nights and then like play Magic. And if I do stream on Fridays, it's at like 1 a.m., which isn't the ideal time, but I do kind of stream that late fairly regularly because that's just what I do, you know? But yeah, I think we may just call it a night. Yes, next stream should be on Monday, unless for some crazy reason I decide to stream like Saturday night. I mean, technically I get off work at like 4 tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday. I'm assuming that's like when events and stuff will be done, maybe? I don't know. That gives stuff like 6 hours, so that's probably enough? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Any spiciness from Dark Phantasma? No, we haven't gotten much out of this box yet. All the other boxes have been absolutely packed with spice, but the first 6 packs of this box have been pretty mellow. I think we got like 1 character card and 1 or 2 ultra rares, but we need some texture, you know? The big spicy stuff, like radiance and all the spicy things, all the good stuff. You know what I've also been thinking about? I'm like, I should probably just like hide my TCG player stock for the weekend, so like I won't be getting more orders in. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I'll just leave it up and give myself more work to do. Like, this will probably be the most, or tied for the most hours I've worked in a week at like my job. So I don't really need to be doing a bunch of TCG player too, but it's kind of fun, and it just feels sad to not have TCG player orders. So I'll probably just keep doing them, even though I will not have a ton of time. I mean, I'll probably like get home from work around like 5 on Saturday, and then just like be dead for several hours. But then I'll probably like get up around like, I don't know, maybe like 1 a.m. and no longer like be tired and need something to do, and then I can work on TCG players then at 1 a.m. Great time for TCG player orders. Most nights I work on TCG player sometime around like 1 to 3 a.m. or like 3 to 6 a.m. Those are about the times that I work on TCG players, so getting up at 1 to do TCG player stuff definitely wouldn't be unusual for me. Ooh, I forgot that I have something super cool to show you guys. Some of my dice, they're not 100% done because I still have to paint the numbers on them and fix a couple things, but they're hardened, so you know they aren't sticky, so I'm gonna go grab a couple of them so I can show you guys. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And, ooh, which dice should I show you first? I'll show you all this one. So this is one of the first ones that I made. It just took extra long to like finish drawing it and doing the finishing touches and stuff. But it's pretty cool. It's just like oranges, yellow, peach color with a little bit of pink. I don't know if I put any little things inside of it. Oh, it does have at least one, I think it's a lemon slice? Or maybe it's another dragon fruit one. Oh yeah, it's got a couple of the little dragon fruit things in there. Kind of hard to like see it, but see those like vaguely round things? That's what those are. I got a 5. But yeah, it needs to be like filed down and stuff, but it should be pretty cool once it's finally done. Next up, we have this one that was kind of a fail, but still cool. So I had this like cool like foily thing that I was trying to like stick like right in the middle of the dice, so it just kind of looked cool, but it kept floating, so it floated up to the top and only is in the top little portion of the dice. But if you flip it upside down, it looks like grass. And so I was thinking, what if I find some kind of cute like little itty bitty figurine, I stick it in there upside down, then put some of the foily stuff on top of it so that when it dries, oh no, it froze! Okay, it's not frozen. It's no longer frozen. Okay, but yeah, so then when I flip it, then it'll just be a cute little guy just sitting in the grass. I think it's gonna be super cute. Also, I just really like how like crisp and clean it looks. Like it's so clear and the edges are like so nice, except for the edges here that I need to file off, because the way you put the little like lid on the mold is it makes it just really messy. It's kind of squishy. You know, yeah, fun. I just dropped it. I was trying to roll it. Yeah, it landed on 6, unsurprisingly, because this side doesn't really like rolling. Oh, but that time I got it too. But yeah, I'm going to file it down a bunch before I can like really use it. And mostly I use my dice just for life counters and things in Magic the Gathering, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Then next up, I have this cute little dice, another clear one, that has little stars in it. It's so cute. It also needs to be filed, but I thought it turned out pretty adorable. So that one. And then this one is super duper cool, and it's a larger dice. So what I first did is I did like this side that's like, you know, opaque, kind of like marble-ish mixture of like purple and a teeny bit of like whitish pink. And then the other side is clear with purple sparkles, and I think it turned out so neat. Like, I love just the both different sides of it being different. It's really fun, and honestly I feel like it looks so good. Like, I don't know, I just really love it. I love the crisp edges. Like, that just makes me so excited. I kind of mostly got it filed down. I do need to fix this little area where there was an air bubble, but after that I should be good to just paint the numbers and it will be ready to go. I think this is my dice that's probably turned out the best so far. I guess I do have a couple that didn't end up like with big air bubbles, but this one only had a single air bubble and the rest of the dice is like literal perfection. 7. Alright, I actually think we may have gotten another order, so I'm gonna check that real quick. Let's see. Ooh, alright. We've got some Dark Phantasma for Pokesly. Go ahead and update that. And let's hopefully pull you something spicy, because we need some spice. Always need the spice. Alright, we're starting off with a little Zubat. We have Growlithe, Mr. Mime, the weird rock in the middle of a lake, cute little Wurmple, and to finish off a Volo. Not as spicy as we would have liked, but we'll get him sleeved up and we will get a pile started for you. It's been a hot second since we've had a pile for you. Let's see, where are my dividers? Aha, there's one. I'm going to throw it, apparently. Alright, get your name on there. Perfect. And we'll stick those in our box over here. Right, now I can admire my dice more. Like, I just am enjoying these way too much. I've always really liked dice, but I'm too cheap to buy, like... Yes, of course you can keep the bulk. I will get those added in as well. But yeah, I've always, like, wanted really fancy dice, but they get quite expensive. And honestly, I can't blame them now because it's, like, complicated and super messy. Like, the way you have to mix things and make sure to, like, get them in right, and it's, like, really difficult to wear gloves when you wear nails, but they will just, everything will stick to your hands if you don't. So, yeah. But then once they're smooth and dry, they're just so nice, and I just want to, like, play with them. I mean, dice are just, you know, fun in general, but these ones are so cool since I made them. Like, 3 days ago, this was liquid. I'm really excited about the next one that I'm working on. It's kind of similar to this one. It's gonna have layers that are, like, different, but it's not gonna be so, like, opposites, opaque, one side completely clear the other. And it's kind of gonna have more layers in terms of, like, the little fun things I put inside of it, so that I can make sure what I want is, like, on the bottom, middle, and top. Ooh, it's freezing again. Wild. But yeah, so basically, you know, making sure that there's nowhere else for stuff to go until that layer's dry, and then I pour the next one in. Because apparently even after half of it is dry, you can add more and it'll stick just fine. I don't really understand, but... See, like, because the purple here, I made that part of the dice about a week ago, and then the clear I added 3 days ago. So, like, this is 4 days older when I added this, but it, like, sticks together perfectly. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, at risk of coming off. No, we still haven't gotten a, we have not gotten a gold. I seen a Pokemon card resin tray. Do they just put a Pokemon card in resin? I'm curious about this now. I've seen, like, people put, like, little Pokemon figures in dice. I don't know where they get these little tiny Pokemon figures, but I guess I need to get one so that I can put it in a dice. Like, this just itty bitty. And, like, see, this is way too big. But if it's just, like, a little puff cloud like that. Oh, okay, I just had an amazing idea. What if I put Legos in one? Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that would be really cool. I want to do that now. Unfortunately, I have tons of Legos. It'll kind of be sad to, like, make the Legos inaccessible, but for the sake of having, like, the coolest dice with a Lego brick in it, that would be so cool. I could make, like, a whole set of, like, D4 through D20, and, like, each one would, like, slowly increase the size of brick. I really like this idea now. That's gonna be so cool. I'll have to work on that next. Once I finish the ones I'm currently doing, we're going to make a 7 dice set of Lego dice. I'm so excited now. Like, this is gonna be cool. I, like, have always loved Legos, and dice are just so much fun. Ooh, alright, it looks like we've got an order for 5 more Dark Phantasma. Dark Phantasma is definitely the star of the night. Very deserving of that. It is such a great set. Like, I don't know, it just hits different. Like, it's so much fun to open. The pools are fantastic. Pool rates are, like, really solid. Pretty refreshing after some of, like, the difficult pool rates with Astral Radiance. Which, I can't decide if I'm gonna pick up more Astral Radiance or not. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Alright, we're starting off with a cute little Paris, Haunter, Sudowoodo, Parasect. We've got Toxicroak, and a Crobat for the first pack. Go ahead and sleeve him up. And we're on to the next one. Grab those. Do a little card trick. Starting off with a Cascoon, Soru, Pikachu of the Glizgar. Cute little Growlithe. Ooh, very nice texture. We got a Magnezone VMAX. Give that a sleeve. Very nice. 3 packs to go. Snip, snip. Alrighty, what have we got next? Starting off with a Wurmple. Have Bronzor, Iscan, Sliggoo. Ooh, we got the Arcanine character card. And a Zoroark, Hisuian Zoroark, holofoil. Get that in a sleeve. And this cute baby in a sleeve as well. Love it. Adorable. On to the 4th pack. Snip, snip. Go one in front. Starting off with a cute little Ghastly. We have Paris, Mismagius, the weird thing that looks like Arceus, the rock in the middle of the lake. Oh, very nice. We got a full art Electrode. Not the most exciting full art, but honestly, just considering what we've gotten out of the other 3 packs so far, character card and a V-Star, like, that's pretty solid. And we still got one more. Stream getting kind of laggy. I don't know what the issue is. I think my computer just wants to restart. I don't know why it needs to restart, but sometimes the streaming software gets kind of weird if I don't restart my computer. Hopefully it'll be fine, but it keeps being weird. I will just take a quick second to restart my computer, and then we can continue stream and hope that it is fine. Alright, we got a Machop, Gumi, Cascoon, Toxicroak, Croagunk, and to finish off, we have a Beautyfly. Still, honestly, pretty solid pulls for 5 packs. But I feel like that's like every 5 packs with this set. There's always so much in them. It's the value in this set is just quality. It's so solid. I don't think we've opened like a single box of this set that's been disappointing. I mean, at least one of them has had both a full art and a secret rare. I don't know about the other ones because I don't remember. But I do remember for sure one of them had the Magnezone V full art plus the Volo secret rare. So like, I don't know. These pull rates be pretty solid. Plus every box has had a Radiant. And the Radiants are so much fun. Like, I am liking this set. If I haven't already said that enough. Alright, we'll get those in a pile for you. And tidy up the bulk. And apparently it's still being laggy, according to YouTube. Just don't lag. Is it that difficult? I don't know. I'm not Wi-Fi, so I guess I wouldn't understand. Alright, I will check real quick if we got any other orders. You guys will have to let me know if it keeps being laggy for you. For me, it like sometimes says it's laggy, but I don't know. But we'll just kind of go with it and see how it goes. And I'm gonna play with my dice some more. I mean, I wish y'all could like actually see this in person because it's so much cooler. Doesn't help that the camera does not like to focus on my dice, but it doesn't like to focus on anything small. Oh, we kind of got it focused. Hey, welcome, Jason. Yes, I did. We actually were looking at it earlier on Poke Collector. It looks pretty alright, not gonna lie. I'm sad that I won't be able to get it until probably around the same time the English set releases, but considering that's only like a week away, I don't think it's too much of a problem. I'm quite excited. I think I'll probably have the English set by like Wednesday or Thursday, but I don't know how the distribution of it's going to be different compared to like regular sets, because I don't think this is one that comes in a booster box. At least for English, Japanese most likely has a booster box, because what doesn't have a booster box in Japanese? I'm also showing off my dice because I'm kind of obsessed with them. Like, I made it. Also, shout out to my Mario Band-Aid. We got Princess Daisy today. So yeah, that's that. I've got this little like box of Band-Aids in my car, and I decided that they should be Mario Band-Aids because I didn't want normal Band-Aids. So I have Mario Band-Aids in my car. I'm quite proud of them. They're great. This one's probably one of my favorites. I also really like the ones with like the little like power-up mushrooms. And I'm wondering if there's going to be one with Yoshi, because I feel like it would only make sense for there to be a Yoshi Band-Aid, but I haven't found one yet. But I haven't used too many of the bandages in there, so I'm still waiting. Yes, the Radiant Eevee. I'm so excited about that. And then the Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur are definitely going to be a pretty big deal. I mean, the Eevee too, like, honestly. The Eevee, as far as I know, is only going to be a promo in English, though, so the English one should definitely be easier to get a hold of, unless it's another one of those, like, ridiculously underprinted promos. Because, I mean, like, you think back to, like, the Eevee VMAX boxes, those were so hard to find. Like, I think at work, we did not get that many of them. Usually, we get a pretty solid amount of most collection boxes, enough to last us, like, at least a few weeks. But the Eevee VMAX collection boxes, we probably put, like, 3 on the shelf. Of course, I did buy, like, one of each, and I don't know if any of my other coworkers bought any. And then we did keep a couple in the back for the owner, but, like, we didn't get that much of them. But, like, I think of, like, the more Pecco V-Union boxes, we probably still have, like, 10 of those, have sold probably about 10. So a lot more than we got of those. So I guess it's possible that the Radiant Eevee boxes might be difficult to get, but I'm gonna hope that they're not. I mean, I definitely feel like they're different than the Eevee VMAX boxes, because those were like alternate art promo boxes that were a huge deal. Well, lemonade for today. I have more blueberry lemonade. It's very delicious. And it's actually cold today, because I got it out of the fridge, like, right before I started streaming for once, instead of, like, 11 hours ago. It's delicious. That's good stuff. Trying to get the Radiant card. I'll buy 4 more packs. I'll give you all the cards. I mean, sounds like a deal to me. I hope we get you a Radiant card, though, because seriously, they were so pretty. Especially the Gardevoir. I think we pulled 1 Gardevoir. And 2 Steelixes, and I don't think we've actually pulled any of the Radiant Sneaslers yet. And I really want to see that one, because, I don't know, I'm just really digging Sneasler. Like, Sneasler's just, like, already a kind of silly Pokemon, and I like that it almost kind of gives me raccoon vibes, and y'all, if you know me, should know that I like raccoons, and my backup plan in life is to literally live in a cardboard box with a raccoon. So, I like the little bit of a raccoon vibe from Sneasler. Plus, I mean, it does kind of help that Sneasler is the only alternate art that I've pulled from Astral Radiance. I marvel at this card every day, because pulling alt arts out of Astral Radiance is like a joke. It's so difficult. What hits left in Dark Phantasma? So we pulled a full art. But I know boxes can have both secret rares and full arts, so that doesn't really mean that much. But no Radiant, no secret rare. We pulled like a couple regular character cards, but there definitely should be some more spice. About to open 4 more packs for Blazer though, and we're hoping it's a spicy little Radiant, because I mean, chances are pretty high. It's like 4 of the last 8. I should move my dice. Don't just keep rolling. But yeah, we should be due for some big spice from this set. Do a little card trick. Starting off with a cute little Snover. We got Bronzor, Treasure Chest, Bronzong. Oh, I like that one! We got the Gengar character card. I absolutely love this. Like, it is just such an absolutely delightful card. I just love how colorful it is. And Gengar, like, I don't think Gengar really gets that many, like, interesting and unique arts in, like, large cards like this. I mean, I guess we do have, like, the VMAX Gengar, like, alt art. But this just hits different, you know? And then behind it, we've got the Radiant Sneasler. I love it. Literally just barely talked about him. And then there we go. Oh, I love that. Look at the shine. I'm obsessed with the foiling on these. What a pack. Like, wow. Yeah. That was a seriously fantastic pack. Gengar. And then the Radiant Sneasler. Crazy. We don't even need these other 3 packs. But, you know, let's see what we can get out of them as well. Got our little card trick. Starting off with a Murkrow, Growlithe, Ghastly, Fion, Dustox. Ooh, a Zoroark V. Gotta love the Zoroark. Give that a sleeve. Yes, the Pokemon Go English do be having an ETB, which is interesting to me since I originally thought it was going to be a lot more like the Detective Pikachu set, but clearly it is not. I was wrong. Alright, we got Wurmple, Misfortune Sisters. I still really want to see the full art of this. Like, Ghost Spiritomb, Golbat, and it's Yugioh! I love Yugioh just way too much. I need to get me the ultra rare Yugiohs from this set. Because just, yes. Yes to Yugioh. Alright, last pack magic. Let's see what we get. Starting off with an Apom, Gligar, Clefairy, Dustox, Fion, and it's Yugioh! I love it so much. He's just a cute little silly guy. Giving him a sleeve. Alright, well. Yeah, you definitely win there. Once again, like I said, pull rates in this set, just everything about it. Just fantastic. Radiant Sneasler, Gengar character card. We got the Zoroark V and the Yugioh V. 5 packs. Insane. Congrats on those pulls. I'll get those into your stack blazer. And we'll tidy up the desk just a little bit. Hey, welcome, Rare Hunter. Nice to have you join. Yeah, you joined in time to see some very, very spicy stuff. Yes, I do still have the Orbital VMAX just in the box that's like over there. Up on the shelf. I probably should check for more orders. I got distracted by my dice. They're like just very distracting. They're just so much fun. And I like the little dice sound. Can you guys like hear that in the microphone? I think it's delightful. Like, I'm not big on ASMR, but there are a few sounds out there that I just think are delightful. One of them is, I guess, resin dice. So much fun. I know, right? Like, what is in the last 4? Is there another secret rare? What kind of character cards? What if it has the Enamorous V character card? I would flip that card. It looks so good. And of course I've got my, let's see, where did he go? Gotta get my spicy guy. I'm like looking through my little pile of top loaders. Oh, here he is. See, I've got my Glade from Mamba. And so now I just need the Enamorous. Oh, and I still really want the Misfortune Sisters. The chase card in the new Yu-Gi-Oh set is they reprinted Forbidden Droplet. So that is the chase for this one. I know there's a couple other cards in it that are worth like a little bit. But yeah, Forbidden Droplet, definitely the chase card for this set. Only want character rare and above. Keep everything else epic. Let me sort those for you. Let's see. And shipping should just be $5. So let's see. Got Gengar, Sneasler, And I'm guessing the full art and Growlithe and Magnezone. Then do you want the regular V's too? Just these ones that you don't want? I will gladly take this cute little Yugioh off your hands. Can I get the Orbeetle? I guess. I think I told you 15? Does that sound right? I think that's what I said on it. I'm hesitant to let it go, but I know that you've been wanting that one for a while. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Oh, I was getting these back in your stack. Definitely some great stuff from pretty small amount of packs. Go ahead and stick those back in. Very, very large spice. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they reprinted the droplet. I remember pulling them from Brothers of Legend, and I remember when they like shot up in price, and now they've gone like right back down. Let me see. Forbidden Droplet from Brothers of Legend. It's around like 70 now. It got up to 120 for a bit. I remember I sold my playset for 105 each, and then it just kept going up, and I was like, what? It's crazy. Looks like our new, it's an ultra rare in this set. It is at, it's about at 48. That's what it's been at the last couple days. Looks like it'll probably stay there most likely. May end up going up, like, over time though. Let's see what the ultimate rare is at. Oh, it's like at a 300. Not terrible. No, closer to 290, but yeah. Yes! Aren't the reverse holofoils so cool? They've got the little Pokeballs on them. See if I can like catch that in the light right. Look, it's so pretty. They're like sparkly Pokeballs, and it's like the absolute coolest. Like, it's so pretty. You'll get those too. Cool. I'll add those back in. I'll have to show you what one of my very favorite things that I've gotten from this set is, because I bet you will like it. So yeah, we'll get those fancy reverses in there. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, did I put it in my other box? I moved it. Why did I do that? But basically, it's the little Pikachu in reverse. And it's the prettiest and cutest little card. I just love it so much. Do you play any TCG games? I play Magic the Gathering. I absolutely love to play Commander. That's the only game I really play. I know how to play Pokemon, but I just never really got big into playing it. I used to play the online game, but I just couldn't focus on it. But I really enjoy Commander because there's so much going on with multiple opponents, and plus, you know, the politics, and also just messing around with friends. And the strategy, there's a lot more going on there than with Pokemon. I tried to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but it just wasn't for me. I just like collecting Yu-Gi-Oh, and mostly by collecting, I just mean random cards like Baby Sarasaurus, really spicy stuff like Ghost Rares, and let's see, where is it? I gotta find one. One moment, this is very important. And I moved that to another box too. I've, like, all my boxes that I keep on my desk are always getting full, so I always have to move stuff, but then they're not on my desk for me to just show off, which is what I like to do. Oh wow, spicy stuff. Here it is! Swap Frog, Prismatic Secret Rare. A lot of my really spicy Korean cards are in... A lot of my really spicy Yu-Gi-Oh cards are Korean cards because they're a lot more affordable than the English ones. And you can get cool things like Prismatic Secret Rare Swap Frogs. And I love it. I love all of the frogs from Yu-Gi-Oh! I collect those, random cute animals, and like the most spicy stuff, like this. And honestly, I should get the better example. The blue eyes. It was so spicy. Pulling this was so exciting. Now I just, now that I know that I can pull Ghost Rays, I feel like I've like unlocked a new ability, and it just makes me want to open even more packs and pull even more Ghost Rays, because they're just so cool. I actually pulled somebody else the Dark Magician Girl Ghost Rare a few weeks ago, and that was pretty amazing. Like, that was a good time. Alright, I do think we have more orders, so I'm like, refocus real quick. Let's see. But yeah, Magic is what I love to play. They do. I thought I was seeing a new message, but it was just one that was already there. Need the reverse Pikachu. Well, tough luck. It is, mine. Ooh, alright. Thank you, Blazer. I guess I gotta choose a pack for myself now. What should I do? Maybe Brilliant Stars. That might be fun. I do Astral if I had some, but we ran out of Astral, which is mostly my fault for like opening all of it, but I just wanted to get another All-Dart. But let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Brilliant. Ooh, or should I do Ghosts? What do y'all think? Ghosts in the Past or Brilliant Stars? Both very spicy sets. Now I'm gonna just go with Brilliant Stars. There's still quite a bit of stuff in Brilliant Stars that I would love to pull. Especially that Arceus Altar. We actually have one at work right now, and I just like look at it and I'm like, I need this. Alright, there's our code. Whoosh! Miss the Trash Can is the first code card of the night now that I think about it. Alright, Arceus, come on! Starting off with a V-Star counter, Clef Stadium, have a Hitmontop, Magma Basin, Turtwig, Mincino, Carablast, Boozle, Hawlucha. Oh, okay. That is some spice. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX Secret Rare, and finishing off with a Zamazenta V. Honestly, that was a pretty solid pack, even if it didn't have an Arceus, which would be the preferred outcome. But I will gladly accept these two because those are very, very spicy. I mean, this one's very, very spicy. This one's pretty mid, but I do like this Zamazenta art. They've printed too many Zamazenta Vs, but at least I feel like this one doesn't look like the exact same card as all the other ones, because most of them look exactly the same. Alright, I'm gonna stick those over there. Tidy up our bulk. Man, I love packs with double hitters. I'm so glad that they brought back like reverse slot pulls, because I feel like that just makes packs so much more fun to open. Because like, you can get extra spice. And especially when it's like really spicy cards in both the reverse and the rare slot, and you're just like, well, I guess I win. Like, you know what I want to do one day is pull like one of the best character rares in a set in the reverse slot, and then pull an alternate art right behind it. Like, doesn't that just sound like so delightful? I really want to do that. Any chance of a deal with the remaining 4 Dark Phantasma? I would do them for 20 for the last 4 of them. Just a couple dollars off. It sells pretty well, so I wouldn't typically do deals, but there's just a few packs left, and I'll probably try and get some more soon. And by soon, I mean whenever I'm recovered from Yu-Gi-Oh! Weekend and can buy more. Plus, I guess it's a matter of like actually finding more, because my local guy is now out as I bought the last of his stuff. Sent for shipping. Perfect. I should probably be doing shipping tonight because I will be very, very busy the next couple days. And I'm pretty sure I still have your email, so I will send you the tracking information later tonight. And by later tonight, I mean probably at like 3 a.m. I'll try not to be that late. I really should, go to bed before that. Because, yeah, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna end up working on TCG Player Order for like 2 or 3 hours and then decide to work on more resin dice, because they're just so much fun. And I'm really, really excited because I keep getting better. Like, each one I make is a little bit better. So see, this was one of the most recent ones I made, and like I said, it's one of my best ones so far. And like, the more like high quality they are, the better I get at making them. The sooner I can start selling them, and the sooner I start selling them, the more reason I have to make ridiculously large amounts of them. And I already know at least a few people that are interested in custom dice, and so now I'm really excited to like make them dice. Like, one of my friends I play Magic with wants like dice to match certain decks they have, and I'm just like, how cool would that be? Every deck you pull out, and then you also have your custom dice to go with it. I love it too much. It's too great. So I'll probably start working on that soon, because I actually owe them some cards, but I just haven't had anything in my train binder they wanted, so I'll probably just show up one day and be like, look, dice, yours. Now we're even. Plus, also, it's just fun to surprise people with cool stuff like custom dice. I mean, making these for myself wasn't even a surprise, and I'm obsessed with them. Ooh, alright, I think we got another order. We're doing the rest of the Dark Phantasma. This set is just too good. Like, I will not stop praising it. It's so good. Also, just remembered that I opened one of these packs last night. I should probably update that. Alright, that's a VMAX Climax. I forgot, I still have that. VMAX Climax, just chilling. Let's see what we can get out of these. Move that up just a little bit. Snip, snip. Alright, let's pull some spice, because that is what we like. We like the spiciest of spice. Starting off with a Krogunk. Zoru, got a Bomb of Snow. There's a Conch Crow, Sudowoodo Reverse, and a Machamp for the first pack. Alright, nothing much there. Did get double fighting type, which is interesting. But now, time for more spice. Lots more spice. Starting off with a Zubat. Misdreavus, weird trainer thingy. Mr. Mime, weird trainer thing, but different weird one. And we got a Arcanine. Lots and lots of fighting type. Alright, we gotta get some spice in these last two though. We need the good stuff. I want something with texture. Alright, we got Sudowoodo, Gummy, Avipalm, Weird Trainer, Misdreavus, and it's Goodra. And that means it has texture. I love it. Very, very cute. Get that sleeved up. Oh, this is so cute, baby. I love it. Alright, and time for the final pack of the box. We've definitely pulled some big spice in final packs before. It took to the last pack of the box when we pulled the Glade V. So maybe, just maybe there's some spice. We've got Krogunk, Apalm, Basculin, Avipalm, Honchcrow Reverse, and for the final card, it is! It's so pretty! Alright, so it's not a secret rare. But the fact that we got you V-Stars 2 packs in a row is kind of crazy. Like, and they're like my favorite V-Stars in this set. So, in my opinion, I would say you win. I just love them. They're just so cute and pretty. I enjoy V-Stars way too much. They're just so much better than VMAXs. I love it. Alright, we will get those added into your stack. Let's see. Did we start a new stack for you yet? I do not remember. I think we're starting a new one now, right? Probably. I'll grab my sticky notes. Get your name on there. Because, yeah, I guess we just shipped a couple days ago, so. Now I have to find another divider. Ooh, we'll get this large Magic the Gathering divider. And we'll stick those in the box. Beautiful. Alrighty, let me check orders again real quick. See if we've got anything else to open. not seeing anything yet. So we will tidy up the random trash again and the cards, and then dice. I wish I had more that were ready to show, but a lot of them still need a bit of work. I mean, even these ones aren't done. None of them are. The only ones that I've done are the ones that I've been playing with at when we play Magic, and I've already showed those off. But yeah, they're just so much fun, and I love how, like, just solid they feel. Like, they feel so cool, especially because, like I said, it just throws me off that literally this was like a liquid, and now it's this super cool solid dice with sparkles in it. And I'm really, really excited about some of the ones that I'm using different little charms for. Like, I like the little stars, but I've got a lot cooler stuff than just the little stars. Super zoom. It does not want to focus. Oh, there we go. Ooh, see? That's pretty decently focused. Little amazing dice with little stars. Here we can super zoom on the little teeny fruit in this one. There we go. It's like adjusting. It's like, nope, that's about as focused as I guess it's gonna get. It's just so cool. I'm obsessed. And then we got the weird green one with the foil thing in it that decided that it wanted to float. It still looks pretty alright, but it would have been a lot cooler if it was actually in the middle. But yeah, I'm enjoying my dice very much. Hopefully soon I will have lots more cool dice to show off. They're just so much fun. Ooh, and it's finally focusing on them, so you can see how cool they are. Got all of the glitter inside. It's so much fun. I'm excited to, like, add the gold paint for the numbers, because I mean, like, honestly the numbers are already really clear on this one, except like on the clear sides it's a little harder to see them, but adding the gold paint is gonna look super crisp and it'll be amazing. So I'm enjoying my dice a lot. Alright, I'm gonna glance at orders again. Probably about done for tonight, but that's mostly just because I need to stop myself from opening a whole bunch of packs, because I kind of do that a lot. Also, I feel like we've opened more brilliant packs than 3. I think I put the wrong number on, but let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I reach behind the evolving skies. 20, 22, 23. There are 23. So I must have just clicked 3 instead of 2. That makes so much more sense. I was like, this does not sound like the right number. There we go. Stick these back where they belong. Now I want to open VMAX Climax. I like looked at the packs. Like, it's seriously such a fun set to open. Kinda got them wild pulls in it. I'm trying to think. What are the main cards I still want to pull from that? We should look at the set list. I know this is dangerous, because half the time when I look at set lists for packs that I have, I end up opening them. But we are just gonna hope for the best, because I want to look at the cards in VMAX Climax, because they, like, never get old. Let's see if this will load. And VMAX Climax! Let's see it. Maybe. It's very much considering loading. Zoom in just a little bit. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. I like that it's got, like, the Cherim and Charizard that were pre-release cards for whatever it's called, Vivid Voltage. Like, I don't know. I think it's great that we've got just regular Japanese foils of them. And Flapple! Any set with Flapple has my approval. And there's a Charizard, of course. And we just got lots of random stuff. All pretty aight, but not the important stuff. Here we are, getting to the important stuff. Mainly Flapple. We gotta love them. I mean, there's still a good few of these character cards, I think, that we need in English. Like, I'm pretty sure we're still waiting on the Charizard, if I'm correct. I think we've seen all of those. Have we gotten Flaffy in English? I do not know. Banette? Also, do not know. Don't know Malamar. We have gotten Denetne, Alchemy. Pretty sure we got Rackrath. Basimian, maybe? Phalanx, yes. Eevee, I'm pretty sure. Dreadjigon, no. We still need that in English. I did finally get one from the Japanese, though, so I'm pretty excited about it. We got in Bronzong. Pretty sure we have Obstagoon. Maybe Houndoom. Have Ariados. Maybe Castform. And we got a Rangaroo. Now, we haven't seen the Kricketune, Orbeetles, Blazikins, Centiskorches. We have seen these. We need the Pikachu babies. And the Pikachu large baby. I don't know that we've gotten Zorora. We have gotten the Bulltown. We need this super fancy Morpeko Marnie. Like, that card is so sweet. Then, like, I still haven't pulled the Mimikyus. I really need to open Brilliant and get those. Because, like, they're just so great. And then we got, I know we have those, and that, and those, and that. Don't think we have this one, but we do have those. I think we still need Eternatus and the Corviknights. Got Zacian, Zamazenta, still need Rayquaza, Duraludon, and think Blissey? Then of course we got all of our amazing character cards. We didn't get a full art Galifrends in English yet, I don't think. We just got the regular one. Kind of bit of an oof. Ooh, Adventures Discovery. I really want that to come in an English set. And then we got most of those. The Pikachu. Honestly, I do not know if they will bring all of these. We've gotten the Calorexes and Urshifus, but I kind of wonder if it's going to be kind of like with whatever it's called, Tag Team All-Stars, where some of the cards they just never print in English. But since they've already printed some of them, I guess chances are they will just put them all in English. But either way, they're super duper neat cards. I just love this set. And so many trainers. Like, all kinds of great variety. Alright, we'll move that back down. I'm gonna go ahead and check orders again. While it thinks about loading. Alright, doesn't look like we have more yet. We have like 5 more minutes. If we don't have any more then, I will just call it a night. And by call it a night, I mean Pokémon TCG player. And maybe dice. Because I do have my one that should be really, really cool that I want to finish. Because I'm doing like 3 layers on it. I just have 1 layer left. And then I have to wait for like 2 days for it to dry. And that'd be perfect if I did that tonight, because I'm going to just basically be at work for the most of the next 2 days. And then when I eventually am like, you know, done and get home, bam, completed dice. I mean, I'll still have to like paint the numbers on and possibly fill in some air bubbles, because the vast majority of the dice I've made have ended up with air bubbles. I think I've made like 1 or 2 that actually turned out fine, but most of them have had air bubbles. And I'm still working on figuring out how to get rid of the big ones. I think more than anything, it's the mold that's, like, the mold I put them in to shape them that's the problem. I probably just need to find some higher quality molds, but I don't know where to find those. And where they're expensive. I mean, I heard that you can, like, get your own, like, stuff to make molds, but I don't know. I'd have to, like, design, or I guess just pick out some dice I have that are nice and be like, "Aight, is going in the mold." But see, the thing with that is I could only create molds of dice I already have. And one of the dice I really want to make is called a spin down. It's what you use for like life counters in Magic the Gathering, because it's basically a D20, but all the numbers are in order 1 through 20, so it's really easy to just change the number when you lose life. But if I tried to make molds out of any of my Magic ones, it would have the magic symbols that they put on the dice, and that could be a copyright issue. So I don't want to do that, but eventually I might figure something out. There may be a mold somewhere. Somebody that has more skills made one. I hope. If not, I guess I will just keep experimenting until one day I get it all figured out. They're just so much fun. I just love to play with them. They're great little like fidget toys. Except if I ever brought them anywhere, I'd definitely just like lose half of them on the floor. Or like roll them across the room. Somebody be like, well, where did this D20 come from? I'll be like, that is my D20, which I made, by the way. Just in case you were interested in that fact, that I made that D20 that disturbed you. I don't know. I enjoy my dice so much. Like, they're just so cool. I'm probably like way too excited about it. But I mean, I always get excited when I make cool stuff. I've always loved creating. I mean, like, especially like the clothing that I've made recently. That has been so exciting for me because one, I've really needed to get some new clothing, but I hate going shopping for clothing because one, the gas money to go shopping is ridiculous, and two, you can spend hours looking at clothes and still not end up finding anything you like. Or at least I can, because I'm really picky. I'm very, very particular about what type of clothes I like. I stuck the dice together. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna set the dice to the side for now. Let me check orders, see if we've got anything before we finish up. Like I said, I will be back on Monday, and if for some crazy reason I'm back on Saturday, then cool, but probably Monday. And I'll see if I can get some more Dark Phantasma by then. I guess we'll find out on Monday if I've got some, but yeah, I think that is going to conclude our stream for tonight. Definitely some fun times, some spicy pulls. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.